through the dial, had watched the news in a while. Turn on CNN, ain't see none of my friends. Swag gave me the blues, they never walked in my shoes. They want us living in fear, it ain't what I'm trying to hear. Switched it over to Fox, kept clicking, I barely stopped. New guest on NBC, no one that represent me, so I got tired of waiting. Sit master debate, give me some headlines, it must be past bedtime. Sleeping on me still like I ain't vitamin D for real. Rep your city, play devil's advocate. Wayne Brady gon' have to slack a bit. Tell me something good, a recipe for success. Give me some timeline, shop session and flight deck. Hey, P, what's next?
To the touch, it feel like a booger, but it's not a booger. You can't just pick it. Like, I gotta get a nose hair trimmer so I can cut my fucking nose hair and see what the fuck going on.
And that is a great start to welcome to Give Me Some Headlines. I am your co-host, P. Henry Trotter the Fourth, aka Home Run Trot, aka Casino P, aka Mock Tube, aka Quinn with the pen and with the lens, aka Mr. Lone P, aka Frederick _ Thugless. And I am with your illustrious, decorated, refined, all the words that was not his last statement before we started the show. I throw it to my dog to let you know, let him tell you how he feeling, let you know who he is and how he gets down.
You already know what it is. This your boy, the rebirth of Dirt McGirt, old though that bastard COD, the Cater Boy music. AKA 3154, if you know, got it tatted on your hoe. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and to the point, man. This here is a special episode guided by Casino P. Cha-ching! I can't believe I ain't hear that nickname in this week's episode, man. You cheating the people. And I'm gonna score the fuck out of this one. P can't hear it right, nitty. But boy, I'm finna put some ass and titty on this motherfucking episode. To be real, P, if you want to, you can score this motherfucker if you gangster enough. Go back to your screen share. You know how to share your audio? You figured out how to do that yet?
I have no clue.
Boy, music, man. And this episode is a very special episode. GSH Season 1, Episode 33. And if it's going to be 33, man, we talking high knowledge. We talking about, we ain't going to say numerology. We ain't going to say no shots or no signs, if you know what I mean. But I think it's a famous quote to say, when man learns to see the world and read symbolism, a great veil will fall from the eyes of man. But we're going to take a big gamble with this episode. And it's one big ass, that's a bit. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to go hard for episode 33 and bet all of the games for NFL week. Unlucky number 13, or so they say. But Jesus, one person, was always running around with 12 homies. How many people that make, P?
Jesus 13.
May 13. And there's actually, I ain't even gonna go into constellations and all that stuff, but 13 pop up a lot of places, and you can believe that it's unlucky if you want to because of the stuff associated with Friday. But it may be a reason people don't want you moving around on Friday the 13th, especially at night. Might be something magical out there. Do your research, do your P search. But, you know, if we're going to do GSH and we're going to have both cats off anything, we got to start off with a flight deck, P. Where you head at, man? Where you think we going? I see you already screen sharing.
Oh.
Keep it like that. You ain't got to fit it.
Like that. Ooh, I don't know. We were talking about Tinder. We were talking about music. We've been talking about what didn't happen this week. I don't know, man. Where we going? Where we going this week with it? Where we taking off from?
You Casino P, man, and we always talking about taking gambles, man. We had a past episode where we sent some silly shit out there on Tinder, man. So for this episode, man, I got a question sent to me on IG that they wanted us to answer on the show. So it's to give me some questions. The flight day is give me some questions. And the question is very simple. I started to say my dog. A listener had a young woman give him some ferocious face. I'm talking about just toponomical top. You feel what I'm saying? Just astronomical babanou. Like, you know, some real bobber. You know what I'm saying? But she fucking crazy. And if not for the top, there is absolutely no way he'd spend any more time with her. And the question is, what do I do?
I'm assuming
we went back and forth a little bit, but I'm not going to say anything of what I said to this person in the messages. But I said that we'd address it on the show. And on that note, I tossed it to Quinn with the pen, who done dripped a lot more ink than y'all would think.
I would ask him, I would have a few questions for him. The first would be, which do you care about more? That I will call it a service. Do you like that service more, or do you care more about not spending that time with a person that you think is crazy? And it sounds like he'd already made his decision, because he want a reason. He got his reason to rock with her. He looking for a reason not to rock with her. And I don't know exactly. He said he wouldn't spend any time with her if not for that. He might need to start paying her and like, hey, look, I need you to come around for this and this only. Man, we adults.
Yeah.
Transactional relationship, man. Yeah, tell him to consider turning it into a transactional relationship, because it already is.
We here Gimme Some Headlines do not support the thoughts, mentions, and or ramblings of the host, co-host, guest, or anything said on the show. This is all fictional conversation.
It's all fictional.
That nigga P said, I tell you what he should do, prostitution. This nigga crazy.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He try finding somebody to replace it and see if it's
puppy alert. Keep a smile, man. It's all Gucci. He just wants some love, man. Hey, I tell you what I told him. I'm gonna tell you what I told him, and you tell me what you'd say in this situation. Motherfucker, you already know what you should do. If you have to ask. Don't be hitting up Gimme Some Headlines asking us to give you permission to make bad decisions trying to get some headlines. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, man, I went to go with the pit bull face, you know what I'm saying? And she bit me. Okay. That story ended the way it was supposed to. What's the next question?
It went exactly how it was supposed to go.
Can I also confess something to you?
Go ahead.
This motherfucker ended up calling me. We talked for about we talked for a long ass time. Do you know what ended the call?
His shawty? The shawty he talking to?
Not the shawty he talking to. The one we talking about. It's one that's in the Matrix. She ain't made the roster. It's
oh, so you saying you was talking to? No, I'm saying you was talking to him.
I was talking to this person, and the call was ended by him going to see the person. He called me, like, he hit me with the message. I was like, we'll answer it in depth on the show. And he called me trying to get me to talk about it. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna talk about it. But we talked about other shit, and the phone call was ended by him going to see how that situation played out.
How often is this happening in his life? Like, is this sound like it's a multiple time a week occurrence or something like that? Like, what is?
Well, it's a situation where this young man, like myself, recently moved to a new city, and he was landlocked for a little while, and once he found land that wasn't landlocked, you know what I'm saying, and he started to get a taste of the ocean, he ended up on an island, you know what I'm saying, not in the peninsula, you feel me? So that's what happened. Okay. That's the situation. It's
it happens.
He on the you can't see me. He on the part of the parabola. You feel what I'm saying? Of the roller coaster, of the ups and downs.
Yeah.
He on the woe part that make the O face. He on the woe that make the O. Whoa.
I don't like giving advice personally. I'd probably stick with it because why not? Like,
after we get through these hypotheticals of what we would do, let's talk about it and be honest, because we've all had the chick that gave us the best head we had, and she is usually one of the craziest human beings. Right, it's almost like it go hand to hand.
Like you gotta. How you think that got there? Like, why you think that's like that? You think this is nobody normal does that? You know what I mean? So
niggas probably said Shawty go stupid on the dick because the chick he really liked was a really intelligent chick, but the chick that went ham on that thing was dumb as a motherfucker. He's like, man, I need you to go stupid on the dick. Maybe it's because you smart, so you riding that shit like you supposed. I need a bitch who don't read books well. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But so I'm gonna be direct, man. What'd you do in your situation? I see what you're saying. You said, man, I recommend he pay her. That sounds like a nigga who didn't go that route, and it led to a whole lot of stress. How'd your head doctor situation play out? How did your MD situation play out?
I never had nobody that I didn't want to spend time around that I spent time around. My time, like my energy is so much more important, bro. Like that's not a struggle for me. I just go beat my dick. I'm just being completely honest. I'm not dealing with no shit that I gotta deal with somebody who acting like a child, acting in a way that I wouldn't want to be around. Like if I'm not about to endure. Man, I've had some artists use me as a canvas. I will stop modeling if it comes to where my energy is being compromised by this person. If this is the only thing that's keeping me around, then I just go find something else. I go enjoy the search for something else. Personally, I've definitely dealt with somebody who was crazy and like it was just as much give as it was take. But if this is a one-sided issue, then nah.
You've never tolerated a woman for her body. You feel like that's a betrayal of the exchange?
Of the exchange, 100%. I mean, personally. But what's right for
call
me
right
for everybody else?
Call me Judas, because I done made that fucking turn, boy. I done traded a bit for silver and gold. Here you talking about? Nah, I'm bullshitting. It just don't sit right with me, man. It's too, SEX, sacred energy exchange. It's something too kind of fucking, I don't know. it's something extremely intimate about the whole situation, man. I feel like I'd rather not know a bitch than know a bitch and not like a bitch and be using her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just not going, yeah.
That makes sense. Like, I'd rather it be a one-off with a random than tolerate a chick until she let me hit. Like, I ain't in the business of that.
That sounds
I don't want
like
no pussy I gotta tolerate.
No. No. Because the payoff is going, that doesn't end well. Like, that don't end well.
Like, I've been in his situation from the perspective. I've been in his situation from the perspective to where, like, I smashed the chick very early on into us knowing each other, and then I got to know her and no longer wanted to smash. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. That happened. That was my first, like, serious girlfriend.
I remember that shit.
The more I get to know you, the less this becomes enticing.
You told that story on the show with the straw that broke the camel back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, on that note.
Go hither.
You see how we do. We don't make risky gambles. We make smart bets. So we gonna wrap up that flight deck on that note. And we gonna kick that thing in the week 13 of the NFL season. P, how much football you actually been watching, my guy? Throw your hands up. Do something crazy so I know where to chop it. Do something wild with your hands, cuz. Yo. We in there. I see that.
Bet that. I'll say a fair amount. Recently there was some happenings that I had to watch some games. Well, I had to watch some games, but I was interested in watching some games, and so I've seen a good number of teams that they're sorry as fuck, like not even good teams. Which it ain't a whole lot of great teams in the NFL this year. It's been kind of a bunk ass year, to be honest, man. Like I have not been. This has not been a memorable season for me personally. It's been riddled with injury. It has, yeah, I mean, which every season is, but like it just seemed like this one just been horrible. Like on top of
sound like somebody who fantasy teams been getting their ass kicked,
smashed, boy.
Yeah, sound like it, boy. I knew
I'm not over 500 no league. I'm 1-11 in one league, man.
That's how y'all.
And nobody on my first 4 picks have not played a single game together. My first 4-round picks have not played in a single game this season together, bro. That shit is
set the lineups, but your GSH league kicking ass. I forgot to set the lineups last week, bro. I didn't even look at it till Sunday because of all the shit that went on Saturday. I didn't even look at it till Sunday night game. So we got our butts kicked. But yeah, it's our first loss in 5 weeks. We 7-5, the GSH Cowboys. We played 4 people who didn't play. That's why we lost this week.
I know Christian McCaffrey was one of them.
You already know it. That nigga Adrian Peterson is now a free agent, but was our starting running back. We played Matt Prater on the bye.
Damn.
Yeah.
AP was out there for it. Was he even out there a week?
No, they got to right the fuck up out of there.
Yeah,
he got out there talking about breaking records, and they said, "Yeah, you talking big shit."
You talking shit? Your 43-year-old body can't back up, man.
Yeah, boy. Hey, can I tell you something? Why that nigga Boo Puss said that nigga like 3-8 in one league, and he like 3-9 in the other one. Tell me why this motherfucker beat me by like 100 points in back-to-back weeks across 2 leagues. I said, bitch, you gonna have 4 wins on the season and I'm gonna beat 2 of them? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't shit. And it's because I forgot to set my line up, but he went and set his. We had been sending messages back and forth, talking and shit on IG every day for weeks. And all of a sudden that nigga disappeared. It's because he didn't want me to know that we was playing each other. He slick, bro. He been ducking us all season too. Duke #1. He really missed his opportunity to go off this year.
Yeah. Yeah, because when we started this show, they were struggling.
He might come on for season 2 though and take us into March Madness. I hound him.
Yeah. Yeah, when we started this show 30-something weeks ago, they was struggling.
Damn, boy. There was a time when we was releasing back catalog shit 2 at a time and shit, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah.
We was working, nigga, doing 2 in a week and shit. Damn. Now we doing a fucking lyric video a week. This shit might come out on Thursday, by the way, so I can drop a imported in that hoe. And then we'll just do 2 next week.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah, man. But let's jump into it, man. You got your sports book ready. You can screen share again. I just wanted you on camera for the flight deck. Get the people what they want. A little bit of goddamn Wesley Snipes. Hey, impromptu, give me some TV. Have you checked out this new Kevin Hart shit that's on Netflix?
No. Is it good?
It's called True Story. Everybody apparently is talking about this shit like it's
drama,
amazing.
Like he really... Yeah, they saying like he really good at acting in drama. Like apparently,
I watched it when I was extremely sleepy, but refused to go to sleep instead of seeing how the whole story played out. I watched it in one sitting, begrudgingly. So I don't know if it's good, but I won't give you any more feedback on it until you've watched it. But watch that so we can talk about it.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Or check out an episode or 2 by next week.
Okay.
But yeah, it's him and Wesley Snipes as the centerpiece. Yeah. Him and Wesley Snipes as brothers in there. And it's like a extended reality where it's like famous comedian from Philadelphia, like he himself, and then like a wild story miniseries spur off from a trip to his hometown to perform and shit.
So he playing himself, and Wesley Snipes is playing his brother.
In my mind, Wesley Snipes is playing. Yeah, in the movie he playing his brother. But because it's called True Story, in my mind, Wesley Snipes is playing the uncle who wanted to peel a nigga muffin cap back blue. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He playing the you want to go night nigga. But in the movie, I don't think it's actually based on Kevin Hart's story, and I don't think it's an actual true story.
Oh, okay.
But who the fuck knows? It's called True Story. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was boats based on a true story.
Yeah, exactly.
Boat too.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Teddy.
I still remember when you called me, you was like, young nigga getting head with the engine running. Who ride with 2 Chainz? That nigga 37. I said, hell no. And now we got them up there, boy. Life moves fast.
Quickly.
That nigga turned into the goddamn American Speedy Gonzalez. Quickly. And that's our underlay. That nigga put it back in the Spanish and spoke it English. Hey, yeah, man. You ready? You with the shits, man? You ready to pick them up?
Let's get it, man.
Now we're gonna start off with the first matchup that's kicking off. Finally, a nigga get to see a good game for regional coverage. Cowboys versus Saints, man. Cowboys versus Saints, man.
Yeah. Right now, we'll go with the MGM Sportsbook. That is the spread on that is -4.5 in favor of the Cowboys. Saints are at home. The over/under on that is 47.5. Yeah, Dallas winning that.
The fuck?
The kid.
You just said a lot of shit, and I don't know what half of it means.
The spread is -4.5. Dallas is projected to Vegas. So when you put
Dallas -4.5, got you.
Yeah.
So if you bet on the Saints,
under,
if you bet on the Saints and they lose by 3, you won.
Correct. If they lose by 4, you won. They can lose up to 4.
I know. I just chose the score.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
You can't lose by a half point, but theoretically the line is 4. If they lose by more than 4, you lost that bet.
Yeah.
They lose
in this
by
game,
4, you won.
But I don't know who. I think New Orleans may try. What's your boy name? Taysom Hill out there, and if they tried Taysom Hill out there, Dallas. Taysom Hill starting. They got a shot because that Trevor Siemian kid awful. Taysom Hill, I don't like him as a quarterback. Like I don't like him as a quarterback, but he give you enough variety in the backfield to where like he a hell of a runner. Like he very Tim Tebow-esque. Arm is very here and there, but so I'd take New Orleans if it was the points. Overall, I think Dallas is gonna win the game. But I really just want my guy Dak to bounce back, and I want New Orleans to stink the rest of the season so they bring Jabu back. They realize how much they asked and how good he was. I mean, he left, I think it's like 5-2.
Yeah.
So
and how he responded to them winning after he got injured say so much about how he feel about that team. He not half-ass invested. You know what I mean?
Right. So I'm rooting for him to get back in there, man, and take the helm next year. But knowing New Orleans, they'll probably move in a different direction. But knowing the NFL, they'll probably move in a different direction. But if I'm taking the points, I'm taking New Orleans -4.5. Overall, believe Dallas is going to win.
My bad. I'm just setting everything up to where it's in the middle of the screen, trying to get my note-taking ability good. Keep talking and doing football talky shit because I can't figure out how to make the menu disappear. Wow.
And that's but that's been like the tough thing about the NFL like this year is, man, it makes it a really good year for betting when it comes to Vegas because there's been a whole lot of upsets. Like a lot of double-digit favorites have lost this year. So, and which in the NFL is kind of crazy. Because to even be a double-digit favorite in the league is pretty spectacular in itself because everybody out there is a professional, and it just lets you know how good some of these teams are at putting the team together or are better at it than others. But and it is in the Superdome, Taysom Hill under center. Tempted to go with my Saints, but I'm gonna stick with Dallas and Dak for now.
I wrote Saints to cover. I thought you went Saints. So you going Dallas?
Okay, yeah, Saints to cover. Saints to cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Saints to cover.
And the way I'm writing it is if you just choose them, like say Dallas gonna win and like that's my bet, then I'm gonna just put Dallas. But if you saying Saints are going to lose, but they're gonna cover, that's what I'm typing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm communicating. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Bet. Do your thing, man. You ready to go to game number 2?
Let's do it.
My bad. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, no, I was about to move into the Minnesota-Detroit game.
Oh, no, I got it slated out. Coming right out of that game with a NFC South versus NFC East, we going to the AFC West versus the NFC North, Chargers versus Bears. That's the next game slated on Fox. What's the spread on that one?
Chargers versus the Bears.
Yep.
Huh.
That nigga said, I said that wrong. I don't know how I wrote that like that. They playing the Bengals like shit.
Okay. All right. That's why I said, I was like, hold up. Vegas got some different shit. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Bears. I got the Bears playing the Cardinals. That's my apologies.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So AFC West versus AFC North. That's what fucked me up. It was AFC North, not NFC North. Bengals, not Bears.
Okay.
Big shiesties.
Chargers at Cincinnati in a 1:00 game. That's usually pretty tough for those West Coast teams.
Spread, OG. Talk that gambling shit.
Yeah, your spread is Cincinnati -3. So Cincinnati's, and usually the home team gets 3 points.
They saying
that's
it's
just like standard procedure. Yeah, they saying exactly. They said if these teams, if it's on a neutral field, it'll be about even.
Look at me gambling my ass off over here talking gamble talk with the kid. Casino P.
The over under for combined points is 50.5. We got -3 to the Bengals. I'm gonna say, neither one of these teams has looked great as of late. Cincinnati they were doing their thing earlier in the year. Like I had them in a survivor pool and they pulled through on some shit for me, so I appreciate them there. Let's go. We gonna go. Let's go Cincinnati. I'm gonna stay with Cincinnati. I still believe in that defense that they got. Herbert hadn't been himself as of late, but Austin Eckler, yeah, we're gonna go with Cincinnati at home in that 1:00 slot. I think they win by 3, so that's gonna be a push, but I'm gonna take Cincinnati. I'll take Cincinnati to cover or push and win that outright.
So Cincinnati for a push? So you saying you wouldn't bet that game?
I'm saying that they probably gonna win by 3. I give them a 3-point win at home.
So theoretically, you wouldn't bet that because that wouldn't pay out, right?
Theoretically, I mean, if I had to bet it, I would go. Yeah, I wouldn't bet that. I would not bet that on Sunday.
All right, so we can't pick because I gotta pick. You gotta pick them to win outright or pick somebody to cover. So your choice is Bengals to win or the other team to cover. Those are your choices.
All right, Chargers to cover.
Damn. I thought I was going to push you to go for Joe B and the motherfucking LSU Tigers in the league. Because they look like some Tigers. You can call them Bengal, but Bengal Tigers. You know what I'm saying? They the LSU team. I hope they keep drafting LSU players. That nigga said Chargers to cover. You wouldn't have chose the Bears. That's what I tell you.
Nah. Nobody in their right mind fucking with them boys.
All right, so now we're moving on. We're going Falcons versus Buccaneers. And those Buccaneers are coming in at 8-3. Falcons coming in at 5-6. NFC South rivalry. Not really.
Oh man. So that
they won just enough games to not get a quarterback to replace Matt Ryan. Yeah, he do that.
Right. That's
His punk ass.
10.5 is that spread. 10.5 is a lot of points.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna hit me with the Oprah, and guess what? They're gonna do it. Bucks is -10.
Bucks -10.5.
Damn. This ain't gonna be these niggas by a touchdown and a field goal at least. That's crazy.
At least. I'm gonna go with it. Tampa Bay covers. I think Tampa Bay beat them by 2 touchdowns. We'll call it.
I ain't writing all that. I just put Buccaneers. We'll see if you're right.
Yeah,
you got the audio.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Yeah. All right. So we going NFC East with the AFC South. We got the doo-doo booty ass New York Giants at 4-7 versus the Dolphins at 5-7. Whole lot of mediocrity.
Whole lot of it. So we got Miami
both be
-3.
5-8, or Miami could be on the up and up, headed toward 500. Miami.
I'm gonna go ahead and Miami -3. I'm gonna take Miami at home. I'm gonna take them to cover. I'm gonna take them to win outright, and I'm gonna take them to cover. I think they win this game by. The Giants just aren't good. Miami's defense is really good. I feel like if their offensive line was better, they would be in a lot better position to challenge for the division championship, which I picked them for at the beginning of the season. But I think they are good enough to beat New York. I think New York is coming off a big win last week at home versus Philadelphia, unfortunately. But they get to stay on the East Coast. 1:00 game, they got to travel south. Yeah, I think that the Giants, and then Saquon Barkley might play, but I think that Miami defense is good enough to bottle him up, and I think they hit their stride at the right time. Tua not getting enough credit for what he doing, and then Jalen Waddle been balling, and I don't see him slowing that shit down anytime soon. So hopefully they can get somebody else to help accompany him out there. I think he's going to give Eli Apple the beats on fucking Sunday, which I really hope he do. So we're going to go Miami, win outright, and cover.
Damn. Okay. I got you. Okay. So we going from there to the Colts coming in at 6-6, whole lot of 500 shit, versus the Texans, who are missing the fuck out of Deshaun Watson right now. But I'm pretty sure the boy Tyrod Taylor, a.k.a. Double T, all in your motherfucking feet, coming back for their game. So what you got going on, man? The Texans at 2-9. I ain't want to say it, but I had to say it because I done said it for everybody else.
They lost to the Jets at home last week, and it really effed me in the b-hole, which stunk. But they are. We got that's good stuff. We got Indy favored by 8.5 points. Indy 8.5. I think Houston covers. I don't like Indianapolis. I don't trust Carson Wentz to beat anybody by 10 points. They've beat them up. I've seen them beat somebody 44-10 this year, but I don't expect that to happen in this game. I think Houston comes out, plays a fairly lackluster game, honestly. Like not great at all, but they'll cover the 8.5 points. So Houston covers.
Okay, good shit. All right, now we got the Minnesota Vikings at 5-6, whole lot of Kirk Cousins shit, versus the Lions at 0-10-1, whole lot of Detroit shit. No offense to anybody from Detroit, but that's a whole lot of Lions shit.
I'm trying to find that game. What time is that game?
1:00. We ain't got out of 1:00 yet, my guy. You at the halfway mark though. This game 8 out of 16.
Oh, Minnesota, Detroit. Okay, I see it. Minnesota favored by 7 points in that game. Detroit, man, I feel like they got to get one, right? Like, no way they go 6, 17 and 1, right? Like, they got to get one. And then I think Minnesota pretty beat up. And then Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson wanted to send Kirk Cousins to the moon. I think my guy's hurt. Dalvin Cook is hurt. Detroit, man, like every other week, like they at home. Minnesota don't have to really travel far, so I feel like this is like all them cold weather teams up there. Minnesota, Detroit, Green Bay, like all of them, Chicago, like they all are essentially in a they in a division together, even though they're not in the division together. Actually, Minnesota is in Detroit division. That's a division game. Detroit covering that shit, bro. Let's go, Detroit.
Minnesota, Detroit, Green Bay,
and Chicago.
Yep.
Chicago, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense to y'all. Yeah, NFC North. NFC North game, rivalry game. Detroit covers that -7.
So they're not going to win, they're going to cover.
They going to cover. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win, no.
Okay. Yeah, that went from bold. I had that bold to cover, not bold. You don't see the chart. It's when it's not an outright prediction, it look a lot less cool. The chart fire is shit. All right, so the next game, and you have to pick a bet, but I put that push shit over here on the Chargers game. So that's on record that you think is gonna be a push, but you went with the bet. Cause man, shit. We moving on to the Eagles. The dirt of the NFC East versus the Jets, the dirt of the AFC East. So Pooh versus Pooh. Who you choosing, a douche or a turd sandwich? Shouts out to South Park.
Man, them guys been great on the road all year this year.
Who you lying about?
They had it. Philadelphia.
Neither one of these niggas been great anywhere all year. Oh, Philadelphia. And just to back my shit up, Philly is 5-7. The Jets are 3-8. So tell me again how good they been. Where?
On the road.
Okay.
The Philadelphia Eagles have been
on
good.
The road.
They have won all 5 of those games on the road. They are 5-2, I think, on the road or some shit like that. And and whatever else at home. So they're on the road this week. In New York, they are a 6.5 point favorite. That is a lot of fucking points. They're not that bad. Like the Jets, not
it's
that
a touchdown.
bad. It is a touchdown.
They're saying they got to beat them by a touchdown.
Philadelphia gonna beat them by a touchdown.
That nigga P said, "Fuck it, you right? Ball out."
Philadelphia gonna beat these boys by a touchdown.
Boy, I'm fucking up. Some of these I'm writing the city. Some of these I'm writing
the mascot. Yeah,
the team. Miami. Fuck. Where I'm trying to keep it consistent is the city and the spread. Teams everywhere else. I feel like that'll be a good distinction for our gambling shit. Make sense?
Yeah.
So when they looking at our spreadsheet and they're like, man, what is such and such? So you're saying Eagles winning outright?
I'm saying Eagles winning outright and they cover. Yep. They winning that by a touchdown. I believe in Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. In the P picks, if I type their name, that mean they gonna cover. The bet would be the other team if you don't think they're gonna cover. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
We explaining that for the audience too. That's the only reason I keep explaining it at you. Hopefully that ain't pissing you off. And if it is, post show meeting. Next we got the Cardinals versus the Bears. And I have absolutely no idea. Damn, I gotta move on because I was checking that Eagles shit to see if you knew what the fuck he was talking about. But that was good NFL talk. He ain't gonna have time to check it. Fuck it. Ball out. That's what you said. Cardinals versus the Bears. Cardinals coming in at a damn 9-2, and the Bears 4-7. What that spread looking like, OG?
It is 7.5. I think Arizona wins outright and they cover. Justin Fields, he got some cracked ribs, man. So I don't think he's gonna go. I
didn't notice this.
But
can you zoom in, G?
Can I zoom?
Apple equals? Yeah, because if we screen share, make that shit bigger, right? And slide around and stuff so it's not just still for the show. You feel me? Get jiggly with it. Yeah. And go up there and turn on your annotations. If you move your mouse to the top in your zoom, turn on annotations, you can make your mouse other stuff like a laser and drag it and do wild shit. You know what I mean? Be a player with it. But keep talking though while you play with that.
Yeah, man. So what we got here? Ooh, I got a little draw. Let me draw some shit. Yee! I'm gonna draw a circle line and shit.
Yeah. Now we
Why am I on this? Hold up. No.
We can share the audio and everything. Now we doing the show, right?
I don't want the fucking money line. Damn, look at this shit. Clear. There we go. Clear, huh? Clear the drawings. There we go.
Yeah, I'm about to say it cleared it for the people watching.
That. There we go. Here we go. Now we cooking with high grease. Can you see shit now?
Yeah, I can see shit.
Okay. Was there a time when you couldn't see shit?
Nah.
Yo, why are you doing this to me? They lying on me.
You can't see your drawing.
Spread. Nah, that's what I'm looking for right there. There we go. They had me on the money lines.
You funny.
There we go. Now we cooking with high grease. All right. Arizona, Chicago. Yeah, this thing 7.5. Let me annotate that. Oh, I'm gonna point to that shit. Yeah, right now y'all see it.
I'm gonna point to that shit. This nigga crazy. I love it.
Arrows.
Oh, I'm sorry. I literally, I'm just having such a good time. I don't even know what's happening. What did you choose?
I chose Arizona to cover that 7.5 spread. I'm pointing at right there.
Damn. Do you know if Tyler coming back or it don't matter?
That's a good question. Fuck. I don't know that he coming back, but I have in my fantasy lineup, I got Kyler and I got DeAndre.
Jumping on the fantasy player list. Okay. I was just about to go check. Cool.
Yeah. My Yahoo said they playing this week. So hopefully Yahoo not lying to me, lying to my damn face.
I feel like you got some easy matchups, but the spreads make it interesting. That's why I love this gambling shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing it through the show, keep that shit for entertainment purposes only. Shouts out to the Dan Levitar show with Stu Got. Jags versus Rams, man. We got the AFC South versus the NFC West. The mighty, mighty NFC West. They don't do nothing but beat up on each other.
Jacksonville versus LA. This is a minus 12.5 is a big number. Jacksonville covers in this game.
See Odell get off, cuz. All right.
Wait, I'm sorry. This game is this is a 4:00 game. Yeah, man. Jacksonville covers. I'm sticking with it, bro. Jacksonville covers that 12.5 spread. Rams win, but Jacksonville covers.
Yeah, man.
I think this is an audition for Trevor Lawrence.
Our language for the show with this betting, if we say Jags to cover, that means we think the other team is going to win, but they will score enough points to cover. So that's who you should bet with. If he just say Jags, that means he betting with the underdog outright. So if you bet with the spreads, you could bet Jags. If you bet outright winners, and you just have, as opposed to the spread, you have, in this situation, basically, a novice who's been educated by Casino P, what I'm communicating to you, if you wasn't betting based off of the spread, because LA is minus 12.5 points, then if you were betting and the line would potentially be what, minus 400? Bet 400 to win 100.
In that game, it is going to be minus 700. So 700.
Damn, I was off.
$100.
So yeah, so at 12.5, it's 700 to win 100. So you would still bet with LA. You would just have to lay a lot of money to win that 100. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
You wouldn't bet Jags if you were betting. And what is that called when it's the plus minus?
Oh, that's the point spread.
When you betting the nigga, no, not the plus, not the point spread. We're talking about the plus, the dollars.
Oh, the minus means that is the favorite.
No, I know what it is. What is it called when you betting that? Because if you betting based off of the spread, you either bet the team to cover or you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You bet the money line.
Okay, so that's the money line. Thank you. We gonna get there because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You in the know, and I'm gonna get that knowledge from you and the fans. So if you betting the money line, you would still be betting the Rams. So for everybody listening, what we're doing on this show overall, just to wrap up as we head going into pick 12 into the fourth quarter, we are betting the point spreads, not the money line. Entertainment purposes only. Shouts out to the game. Every time I say that, I'm gonna reference them or stop saying it. We gonna we came up on MLA format. All y'all niggas stealing jokes. We don't do that. We cite niggas over here. We had to write whole papers or get kicked out of school if we ain't cite people right. So fuck y'all. If we steal your joke or do whatever, we gonna shout your ass out. Next, we coming from the Jags covering against the Rams, which I think is ridiculous, to Washington versus the Raiders.
The Raiders.
We got a football team versus the
football team.
The Las Vegas former Chuckies.
This one tough, man. Like this is the home team getting 2.5 points. Like that's showing you just how evenly they calling this game. Like they saying that Washington is a half a point better, honestly. And
hey, you know it's a circle too, where you just make a circle with it. When you annotate, you click and you drag.
Yeah, I got you. So
I know you finna do some
right here.
Oh damn! Check you out. You got that thing quick. I see you over there.
My lady daddy, he be dancing like he like to grab his elbow and just like move it back and forth, bro. It's weird as fuck, but it's entertaining. It's
he been hanging with dudes from India. That's they jig right there. They need you to go with the
elbow. But yeah, I'm gonna take Vegas at home, man.
What's the spread?
2.5.
Yeah.
Vegas minus 2.5.
So they saying Washington got them by half a point?
Yeah, they saying Washington half a point better.
That's ugly, though.
Yeah.
And you taking who?
I'm taking Vegas.
Straight up?
I'm taking Vegas straight up, yeah.
Okay. You think they got a field goal in them, cuz?
I do think they got a field goal. They got the better field goal kicker, Daniel Carlson. I got him on 2 fantasy teams. He been playing his ass off this year. So this game will come down to whichever one of these guys It's gonna come out of it's Daniel Waller. What's his name? Darren Waller playing. That's how I think it's gonna come down to. I think Chase Young is out, so that creates a lot of relief on the Vegas side. That's the one less mammoth they got to deal with, and then, but yeah, Vegas win this thing outright, man.
All right, next up we got AFC East juggernaut matchup, Ravens Steelers. And by juggernaut, I mean the Steelers are 5-5-1, and the Ravens are number 1 seed 8-3. How you feel about it?
The spread on that game? Hell
What's
yeah.
that?
Baltimore covers.
What's the spread?
Ooh,
you still got to speak that. We a podcast.
Yeah, minus 4.5. Baltimore.
Gotcha. Are you saying they cover that? They gonna win by a touchdown?
They cover that. Hell yeah, they is, baby. Lamar threw 4 picks in Monday Night Football. I think he bounced back and he showed his ass against Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, somebody called him out and said he ain't scored a rushing touchdown since week 2. I don't think they want to poke the bear when it comes to that because he's been throwing touchdowns. Yeah. He's been throwing them. He just ain't been running them in. You gonna criticize a quarterback for not running them? But I think he gonna answer that shit. He gonna have him a 52-yarder. My bad. I ain't supposed to get no opinions. I'm teller on the football opinions. I'm just my
pop your shit, baby. Y'all trying to play my dog Lamar like that. Y'all trying to play my dog with a camera. Y'all trying to camera 2. Y'all trying to play my dog Lamar like that, man. He ain't had a rushing. Y'all say that about Tom Brady. Tom Brady ain't had a rushing touchdown since when, bitch. When the last time that motherfucker quarterback sneaked the ball in from the 1? Fuck that shit, baby. Lamar Jackson. He finna make a run, player. A run. This Lamar time right here, baby. And then his team finna get healthy. His team gonna get healthy rolling into the playoff. Watch what I'm telling you. Watch what I'm telling you, baby. Lamar Jackson. Lamar. Shout out to Lamar. Yeah, they winning that thing. I think they may end up winning that thing by double digits, but I ain't even gonna be like that. I'm gonna say they gonna win it. They gonna win it by at least a touchdown. Baltimore.
By double
rolling
digits.
Into Pittsburgh. Get your towel, your angry towels, your stupid towel, terrible towel, whatever the hell they call it. Shout out to Pittsburgh, though. I can't even fake on them, though. A lovely city. Lovely city.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. Shouts out to they goddamn Spawn, too. Shouts out to the boy AD.
Yeah.
Next up, we got 49ers versus Seahawks. And the 49ers coming in at a smooth 6-5. And the Seahawks coming in at a smooth 3-8. Same amount of wins as the Jets. Russell Wilson coming back from the finger injury and battling through.
I'm going Seattle in this game. These are one of them games, man. Like,
start with the spread, OG.
Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting. My bad.
You
3.5 is that spread.
You doing your thing. And that's Niners.
Yeah, minus 3.5. Niners is the spread. Over under 45.5 points. I don't think it's a high scoring game at all. I think we get one of those.
What's the plus minus?
It's minus 3.5. Yeah, 3.5.
All right, and you going Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Gotcha. Sorry about that, bro. I had to get that in, bro. Do your thing. Pop your shit now. My bad. Talk about
I think it's one of the, I don't know where DK Metcalf been. I didn't see him in his last game on Monday night. I don't remember seeing him, but Tyler Lockett is still Tyler Lockett. Hopefully they can find a running game, man, against that San Francisco front.
You're not
Alex
saying they're gonna
Collins.
cover. You saying they're gonna find a way to win this bitch.
Seattle gonna find a way to win this thing, bro.
Okay.
It's gonna be a weird game. Like, these two teams always play super weird games.
I like where your
like
head
that division just mad wild out there. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go Rusty. Rusty gonna put it. I know he fighting through the finger injury. He gonna pull it together, man. And yeah, I believe they gonna 12th man gonna show up. They like at this point is we finna ruin other team season, and I think they're gonna really help out the team who I want to see come out of this division, which is the Cardinals. I think Seattle gonna do them a favor this weekend and hand San Fran the L.
Talk your shit, boy. Bam, 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 bam. I didn't want you to think I was being a dick. Oh shit, hold up. Yeah. So next up, we got the motherfucking Broncos playing against them Chiefs, and I'm airdropping some to my computer, so I can't tell you their records right now. As soon as that shit starts sending, I should be able to tell you.
And I take that thing right quick.
6-5 for the Broncos, 7-4 for the Chiefs. The Broncos playing much better than I thought they have been, especially considering the fact that I have absolutely no idea who their quarterback is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not the slightest idea.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, Teddy B.
Teddy B, man. Teddy. Yeah. Yeah. Teddy out there doing his thing.
That's funny, cuz.
And this game really depends on whether Kansas City can play in a plus script or not, man. If they play in a plus script, I think this is I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take Denver to cover in this game. I think Kansas City win, but I don't think Kansas City has really figured it out to beat them by 10 points. So Denver covers.
So it's Kansas City minus 9.5. And Denver to cover or Broncos to cover. Last but definitely least, we got the Bills versus the Patriots. Fuck y'all, New England. How you? That's a dick move. What the spread on that joint?
But them motherfuckers been balling, man. Shockingly, they been balling.
Last time they lost was to the Super Bowl champs, and that was with a rookie quarterback. That was the last time he lost, bro. It was to Tom Brady.
Little buddy balling. He didn't figure this shit out. The spread is 2.5 Buffalo.
And he has the best completion percentage in Patriots history right now in his rookie year. And he's playing for the team that the greatest quarterback of all time supposedly played for. And in his rookie season, he has the franchise record for completion percentage. That's where he's starting. That's with all the bumps and bruises from the start, bro. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he figured that thing out quick. I'm taking New England outright.
What's the spread?
Minus 2.5.
Nigga, what?
Yeah. Buffalo is at home. Spread's minus 2.5.
So that's a 5.5. They saying that's a touchdown turnaround. They a touchdown better.
They saying New England is a 0.5 point better, which is crazy to think about with the expectations that Buffalo came into the year with. Buffalo take another L.
If they give you 3 points for being at home, then they 5.5 points better. You see what I'm saying?
No, 3 would play even.
No, see what I'm saying is, if you give them the 3 points for being at home, then the Bills would be minus 0.5.
The Bills are at home.
What I'm saying is, the Bills are at home. If the spread was minus 0.5, they're saying New England is 2.5 points better than the Bills. But since they're saying New England minus 2.5.
No. I'm sorry. It's Buffalo minus 2.5. It's the spread.
Oh shit.
The only prop bet I would take is Lamar Jackson over however many rushing yards I think he's gonna get. I think it's a big rushing game for him. Let's see how many. Stop that share real quick so I can take a look at it and see. But like, yeah, how they've made that point that he hadn't been running the ball or he doesn't have a rushing touchdown. I feel like it's gonna be one of those vintage Lamar games where he just making plays. He keeping plays alive, and it's gonna be a younger version of what Rush used to do. Like when Rush trying to keep the ball alive so he can get the ball downfield. Lamar, I really just hope instead of trying to stay in the pocket and make throws, and he just, what do your eyes tell you? Go with it, bruh. Don't waste no time. Just do your thing.
You're in love with somebody else when you should be in love with yourself. Today I'll do a couple good deeds. A walking, breathing, blessing that sleep.
I am my consciousness. I am not this vessel. We connect me with my higher self. Liquor with the devil. It's like music, my soul stone. My guiding light, my saving grace. I've been smoking so long. Goddamn, bruh, I can't feel my face. Let that guitar lit. Just took a bone rip. Music ain't had a nigga like me since like 96. Bitch, you're welcome. I fought through so much bullshit to make it here. It's like this is my magic. Yeah, bitch, I'm David, no Copperfield. Swerving, no Johnson. From Decatur to Compton. They say it love shit, it reefer. We make music for the people. Be it every bar lethal. Hey, I'm really a symbol. Bitch, I feel like an eagle. Ha, even without that scope, bro, I'ma still see you. Tell my dog where to leave you. They say nobody, no murder. My nigga, fuck what you heard of. If you looking for the greatest, he reside in the sea. Fuck your opinion, sign sincerely, my D. Hi, my name is COD. I'm all about my business, Lord, my witness. Girl, you fine, voice divine, it's a sign. Ha, no, I'm not worthy of your time, but if you wasted, let vacation. Bad decisions, good intentions. Stop pretending and just listen. I'm imperfect, but I'm worth it. Service is my love language. I'm a loner and a lover, trying to find balance, and you can't stand it. Every time I build up some momentum, you go dismantle it. We feasting, no, it's famine, bitch. Can't let this shit keep happening. Walk away just laughing in. Smoke a blunt, I'm back again. Return of the Mac, all black again. Back and forth, Serena, twin, Aaliyah Ben. Rock the boat, leave it in. Fuck her good, she sleep again. Lather, rinse, repeat again. end. I feel like we going in circles. You want Stefan and I Urkel. You want a player who won't hurt you. Tame the beast with your virtue. Walk away in the slander start. Whatever will heal your heart. Napoleon Bonaparte. Yeah.
Hi, I'm from the Holy Coast. I'm peeing, I'm anointed. I've broken like 10 bones. That's why my life is so disjointed. The only diss we care about is being disappointed. It's funny how your loop can change. It only take a moment. Hey, country boy from the Gulf Coast, love writing songs and his joint smoke. Pen be telling me, P, I believe you really need to be blunt mode. I write meditations for the shit I'm facing. I work it out and then I celebrate it. We take this break and then we levitate it. Do you have the directions to heaven's gate? If it's locked, will you let me in? Peace and life both evolve. Translation is lost. Angels falling on deafened ears. Nothing is clear when you live with these fears. Wins defeat, that's human nature. Lies deceit, that's human nature. Rinse repeat, that's human nature. We need nomenclature. Ay, I live in my truth, so it's fuck a lie. Admit I told several to get me by. They always catch up, can't be honest enough. Laying these bricks down to build me some trust. Come to the altar and share what you've been through. We don't need no tissues, just tell me your issues. You pay for the tools, let them fix you. If you hungry, then taste the whole menu. Ay. Lust and love hella strong with us. We don't belong to us, this is borrowed. This can't get us no likes or no follows. But we live in today's, not tomorrow's. I came up from the dirt, I was molded from mud. I was born in the sand, it resulted in love. We live in the frame, talk it up to the game. Put your hand in the flame, watch her grow from that pain. So I grant her wish and tell her truth that puncture, cause it's poignant. While you watch her chasing niggas, you a goddess, you a woman. We can't guarantee this feeling gon' still be here in the morning. So I'll leave you with this blessing, rub that in because I'm ointment, girl. You're in love with somebody else when you should be in love with yourself. Today I'll do a couple good deeds. A walk and breathe and blessing that sneeze. You will always be. Shit. Hey, he give it to God. Go.
How you feel about where I went with it?
That's dope as fuck. Horses are amazing animals, man. Like, them shit's amazing animals, man.
You sound flabbergasted. I love it. It sounds like you really enjoyed doing the It's Better to Give That to Receive last week. So feel free to pop that off even though I'm here. Because you forgot to do the fuck you. That's how excited you was to do the other one. When I tell you, because I didn't watch that.
No, I did it. You see
I
it?
just did that. No. The fuck you come before that. So for me, you forgot to do the fuck you. And then all of a sudden at the end of the movie, Tales from the Crypt Keeper hand just pop up. Blow! 2, 1. That shit
came out of nowhere.
Because the whole thing was so peaceful. And in that moment, like, oh yeah, the timing was so perfect. Oh, it brought me so much joy. I hope you had as good of a time shooting that shit as I did watching that shit live.
Well, I was sitting down doing it, and I was like, the fucking camera up here, because it was. I was sitting here like this, but the camera was obviously shooting out the window.
I don't know why I pictured you sitting behind the camera so you got the experience of what you were showing the fans. This nigga was sitting Indian style on the floor. This where we cutting back in right here. This nigga a lunatic. I need them to know how Headspace was created. That's dedication. Talk to the people.
Yeah, man. But appreciate y'all once again for showing up, showing out. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate your energy. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you, if nobody has told you, we love you. This has been another special, GSH special. Throw some bet at y'all. Whole episode of the betting. My dog went out and he came with the idea that we should just straight up talk about what's going on in the NFL this week and talk about betting and then talk about some of the terms. And this is where the NFL usually ramps up and a lot of money is made, is when it gets close to divisions being decided and people wanting to change some of the picks that they made earlier in their year. And then you're getting close to the playoff time. So people are trying to figure out who's good, who's not, because that's when, you know, teams start making the playoffs and they really get to kicking their shit and putting up that real bread. So yeah, man, we appreciate you for showing up to Give Me Some Headlines, Season 1, Episode 33. Episode 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Hook, Yak, most unstoppable shot in NBA history. But you know, when you're thinking about yourself, all you need to do is believe. And no matter whatever else you do, remember, like our good homie who having this issue with this woman, who going back and forth of whether he should do it or don't do it. My G, keep this in mind when you make your decision. It's always better to give than it is to receive.